and then we just get to start. If everybody's okay, I'm gonna take my mask off.
Yeah, you're fine back there.
Yeah, I'm okay. You guys are okay. Just don't come into my zone. Mask is off. Test, test, test. Wonderful. So we can start whenever. Glenn, are you just gonna kind of be there and just a little bit?
I might, yeah. I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here.
Just be here for a minute.
I'm gonna be here for a minute.
If you choose to leave, that's also okay.
I'm gonna put this up so I can speak this.
Get out of my breathing zone. Okay, how do we do this again? Just joking. All right, so let's make believe. Everybody's cool in 3, 2, 1 kind of thing? Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna start off. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon and welcome to another Lounge Car session. My name is Megan Brady and I am going to be your host today. It is May 3rd and we have Gavin Smith of Wedgwood in with us in studio. Before we throw to Gavin though, I would like to thank our sponsors. So thank you to the Province of British Columbia, to the BC Touring Council and the BC Arts Council, as well as City West. On that note, thanks for coming in, Gavin. And what are you going to do for us today?
Thanks, Megan. Thanks a lot for having me. I think I'm just going to jump right in, if that's all right.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. I'm going to start with a song called Silent Sister. Thoughts were stolen from the swing. They were squeezed for careful measuring. They were bottled, they were sold before their shine was softening. They took the skies you hung between, ground them down and bleached them clean, stripped the parts from your offerings. Silent sisters, they're a song you're gonna sing. There was syrup in the seas, but I've been sucking at the wind. Your tides, they swell and swing, they soak and sweeten everything. Your tears flood the ravines, flushing venom from the sting, spilling secrets of each gentle daughter, laughing at the king. We draw the days out slow, but eventually they'll let us go into the open arms of your undertow. Silent sisters, they're a song you're gonna sing. There is syrup in the seas, but I've been sucking at the wind. Your tides, they swell and swing, they soak and sweeten everything. voice fills the ravines, flushing venom from the sting. It's a sudden, it's a just, it's a gentle reckoning. As we lean into the flood, the moon will move our blood and circulate that wild water we've been dreaming of. Silent sister, is there a song you're gonna sing? Syrup in the seas, but I've been sucking at the wind. Your tides, they swell and swing, they soak and sweeten everything. It's true.
Thank you so much. This is 93.9 FM Smithers Community Radio, CICK, and you're listening to Wedgwood here at the Lounge Car on May 3rd. That was beautiful, Gavin. Gorgeous.
Thanks, Megan. I've been playing in an empty room for a really long time, so yeah, it's weird to have other human beings around. That's vaguely terrifying, but also mostly nice. I'm going to do a song now called Re-Mind, but like re as in like an email mind. It works better if you see it on the paper. Anyway. Remind me if the dead were expecting us. Remind me if my heart is enough. I don't want the end, I just want the end of this regulated palliative love. It's worth more than we can know. That's how it goes for free. It's so strange to be collecting on a debt that no one owes to me. Remind me if the stars were reflecting us. Remind me if this blink in the dark is enough. I don't want the end, I just want the end of this regulated palliative love. It's the smoke and the stampede. It's a hot tub in the weeds. It's a life I don't want to leave. It's a life I don't want to leave. Woo. Nobody knows the cost, but I hope we can agree that it's strange to be collecting on a debt indefinitely. Ooh. Remind me if the earth can hear the songs that we don't sing, because my belief is a tepid thing. I don't want the end, I just want what the end will bring, which is the start of everything. I'm going to play a song now called Beach House, and I wrote it for my grandma who lives in a small town called Oceanside, Oregon. Yeah, and it's about our family down there. Clattering of plates, extra chairs we brought upstairs. Sand is all over the carpet. Don't ask about the end. Tonight we're gonna start it. Pictures on the walls illustrate our former selves. Sometimes we look a little rough, with stories left untold, but the rest of them get told, and that's enough. The years that thread our lives, draw the blood that binds. But you're not the only one. Remember where your family is from. Shorts dry on the fence, crab shells in the parking lot, the smell of boiling brine. And some of us are gone, but right now the rest of us are fine. Fire and sand and stars, singing loud into the dark, spreading ashes in the sea. This place is one of us. It makes us who we came to be. The years that thread our lives, draw the blood that binds. But you're not the only one. Remember where your family is from. I said you're not the only one. Remember where your family is from. We stand waving in the lane. The last car rounds the bend. Beds are made, the house is still. If it doesn't feel complete, that's because it never will. I'm gonna follow up that song to my grandma with a song about my granddad who lives in England. I'm working up to an all grandparents set, like a real high octane kind of thing, but I've only got the 2 songs so far, so that's all I'm gonna be able to do for now. This one's called Safe Journeys. In an age where the most subversive thing that I can give is my attention, I woke up wishing I could watch you before you go. 'Cause we promised we could be powerless and free. But who paid for our reprieve? Backwoods on the bridge of time, I saw my steps unravel slowly. That bitter taste to the back of the tongue, I learned to love the land that loved me. Sometimes it asks me where I'm from, I say that I'm a half moon turning. Light side facing what I love, dark side facing what I'm learning. I hear my father's father's voice and 1,000 more that came before me. Echoes in the hall from little boys, safe journeys. In an age riddled with the fiction that we are creatures of our own invention, I woke up believing I could be my father's father's memory. 'Cause we were promised we could be fearless and free. But I know you gotta leave. Safe journey. I'm going to take a drink of water, so if you want to interject with something.
I will come. I will speak all of the things. For those that are just tuning in, this is CICK 93.9 FM Smithers Community Radio. We are doing a lounge car today on May 3rd with Gavin Smith of Wedgwood. And if you're curious about Gavin's music and you want to know more and you want to know where to find his tunes, I'm sure he will tell us. But I can tell you this, if you go to SoundCloud and you search Wedgwood, you should be able to find the album called...
A Gentle Reckoning.
Thank you, I just briefly blanked. A Gentle Reckoning. And some of these, not all, but some of these songs are on that album.
Yeah, I thought that you were just giving a dramatic pause for me to do the album, so it was great.
It was. We'll work off each other. Also, you will be able to hear more of Gavin because we are going to be putting out a show highlighting the RPM Challenge, which was a Record Production Month Challenge show. So we're going to be having more of his tunes, etc., and more stories. Stories, for instance, of let's say, the grandfather song. Lovely, touching song.
Yeah, and thanks, Megan. This kind of all came a little bit from the RPM project, which Megan was pushing around to sort of do an album in a month, and I'd never really recorded any of these songs, but spent the cold, dark month of February huddled in my storage room by myself, as most people are these days, and it was a great excuse to pass a cold winter month doing something fun. So, yeah.
So I think we've got time for one more song. Is that what you have on your set list?
That is,
Perfect.
On my tiny postage stamp size set list, comically small, can't see it, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've got on there. So.
Amazing, cool. Well, why don't you take that away?
Great. This song is called Mountains. I am afraid to admit that I remember your descent, awkward hammer of puberty. Adrenaline, the taste of foreign tongues. I just wanna talk to you alone. Because I've moved years across mountains of pages, and nothing is happening. I am afraid to forget perched uncomfortably on the edge of understanding, serpentine. The days come from behind. They just want another chance to speak their piece, because they have turned years like pages of mountains, and something is happening. The world still ends gracefully. In a universe expanding by degrees, you can count on me, because I have moved years across mountains of pages, and everything is happening.
Sorry, as I'm trying to clap and do everything all at once. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. I just want to climb into your voice and curl up. It is a lovely thing. This is Megan Brady. I've been your host for a Lounge Car session on May 3rd, 2021 with Wedgwood, and we would like to thank the BC Touring Council, the BC Arts Council, the Province of British Columbia, as well as City West for sponsoring these. I would like to thank Glenn for his hard work and Mavis for helping us out, and specifically Gavin. Thank you again.
Thanks so much for having me. Thanks to CICK for making it happen.
Pleasure. And now back to your regular programming.